Welcome to the Learning Disability Research Support Group, also known as the LDRSG, made up of members of the Lawnmowers Independent Theatre Company.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Hola.
Boo! Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Is your research about people with learning disabilities, or do you want to include the voices of people with learning disabilities in shaping your research?
Either way, we're here to help you. If you want to work with us, here's what you need to know.
Step 1. Get in touch with the NIHR, see contact details below and ask for the LD or SG information pack.
Step 2. Read the guidance document. Fill in the information template and send it back along with a video of yourself speaking the information.
Hi, my name's Jane and I am wanting to do some research with people who have a learning disability.
Step 3. We will look at it, and if the research is something we can help with, we will get back to you and arrange a date for us to meet. This could be online or in person.
Step 4. For the meeting itself, here's what you need to know.
Hi, I'm Andrew and I chair the meetings.
Hi, my name's Debbie, and I co-chair the meetings.
So that everyone is included, we have created communicards to use in the meetings.
This is how a meeting might go.
I would like to welcome us all this morning to this Learning Disability Research Support Group meeting. A warm welcome to Jane Bourne, the researcher who is joining us today. First, we are going to start with a quick warm-up to get us into the zone, and so Jane can get to know a bit more about us all. So I'll hand over to Debbie for that.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm going to do a name and action, and you just copy that action. Debbie.
Debbie.
Right, I'm just going to go around and name somebody's name. Andy, you're next.
Andy.
Andy.
Andy!
Jane.
Yay.
Thank you for joining in.
Yes, thank you for that, Debbie. Now I'll hand over to you, Jane. Please tell us a bit about yourself, the reason, your research, and the reason why you're here with us today.
Oh, hi everybody. Thank you for inviting me to come along today. So my name is Jane Bourne. I'm an arts psychotherapist and I work for Cumbria Northumberland Tyne and Wear NHS Trust. I work with people who have a learning disability and also a mental health problem, and I mainly work with adults. The reason why I've come to you today is I want to run some book groups using Books Beyond Words, which are books developed for people with learning disabilities by people with learning disabilities. The books have no written words in them, they're just pictures. So I want to run these groups and I want to see whether they help people. So I wondered if you might be able to help me understand how I could recruit people, get them to come to the groups, and how I might be able to evaluate the groups to see whether they are any benefit to the people who come.
Thank you, Jane. We looked over the written document and the video you sent us about your research. We have thought about the questions you asked the first question was how to get people to come to the group. Does anyone have a point on this?
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good idea to have books for people who can't read or write. And I also think it's a good idea for you to make an example of them.
So what you're thinking is if I could show people the books, it might make them want to come because they might understand a bit more about them?
Yes.
Okay, right. That's a good
Great.
idea. Thank you.
Great. And the second question was which book titles would be best for the group? Does anyone have any points on this?
Robson.
We looked at the books and we placed them into categories. We thought you could choose one or two from each category. The categories are emotions, health conditions, relationship, looking after, and going out.
That's a really good idea. Thank you. Because I want 8 books. So I like that you've put them into categories, which means that I can pick 2 from each category. What a great idea.
Right.
Auntie.
I think it's important to talk about emotions. It's like if something crops up about my mum, because she's no longer with us. And sometimes I get emotional and I cry, and that's not a bad thing.
So you think that having books about emotions might help people be able to talk about their emotions?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Like it with death, it helps to calm things down, to talk about it and not bottle it up, because the more you bottle it up, it makes it harder.
Thank you for those comments, everyone. Jane, we can send you a list of the categories and the books we have chosen.
Thank you, that'd be really helpful.
And the final question was, how would you know if the group has made a change? Any comments, anyone?
Yes.
You do an evaluation at the end.
Yeah, I think that's important. Thank you.
Matthew.
Instead of reading questionnaire, you can do an Pixar questionnaire, and that's called Pictionary.
Ah, a Pictionary. What a great idea, using pictures instead of words.
You'll know if people are enjoying it, they will stay with the group.
Of course, that makes sense. If people are still coming to the group, then they're probably enjoying it. What a good idea to evaluate by that as well.
Thank you. So thank you for that, everyone. Do you have any further comments or questions, Jane?
Oh, I just think you've come up with some really great ideas. Thank you for that. And I wondered whether you'd be able to write all that down for me so then I can remember what you've said, because it's been really helpful.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to write that down and categorise them, won't we, everyone?
Yeah.
And Josh?
Yeah, just wondering, Jane, if you'll be able to keep us updated with how your research goes, because we'd love to know what impact it's having.
Oh, that would be great if I could come back and tell you how it's going and how people have found the group.
Yeah, we'd love that.
So we'd just like to say thank you for being with us today, Jane.
If you enjoyed what you saw and want to work with us, follow the steps and we will look forward to seeing you in a meeting soon.